Here's a word problem for the two of you to solve. One is Jesse, Mac, and Jean work in the same restaurant. Jesse and Mac have the same pay rate. While Jean is a newbie, therefore her pay rate is much lower than Mac and Jesse. Each girls work for an hour on day 1, and they receive a total of $80. While as for Jessie, on the second day she worked for 2 hours, and Mac and Jean worked for 8 hours, and their total salary is $460. On the third day, Jessie worked for an hour, Mac worked for 7 hours, and Jean worked for 3 hours, which gives them a total of $300 by the end of the day. So, the question is, what is the pay rate of Jessie, Mac, and Jean?
First, we have to identify the unknowns, and those are pay rate for Jesse, Mac, and Jean. Let Jesse be J, let Mac be M, and Jean be G. First equation should be J plus M plus G, which equals 80. Second equation will be 2J plus 8M plus 8G equals 460. And the last equation is J plus 7M plus 3G equals 300. From my observations from these three equations, J will be easier to eliminate first, as it has the lowest coefficients among all of the unknowns. Let's compare first and third equation. J plus 7M plus 3G equals 300 minus J plus M plus G equals 80 equals 0J plus 6M plus 2G equals 220. Therefore, this is a new equation which we can name as A. Now let's compare equation 2 and 3. Before the subtractions, we have to make sure that we can eliminate J fully. So from the third equation, we will have to multiply the entire equation by 2. And now we can subtract both equations as we eliminate J fully. 2J plus 14M plus 6G equals 600 minus 2J plus 8M plus 8G equals 460 equals 0J plus 6M minus 2G equals 140. And now we have two equations which we can easily eliminate M and be able to solve G. 6M plus 2G equals 220 minus 6M minus 2G equals 140. 4G equals 80. By dividing 4 on both sides, we should get G equals 20. Therefore, Jen receives $20 per hour. And if we solve for M, 6M plus 2 times 20 equals 220. Rearrange the equation so that we'll have M as the subject, and we should get 6M equals 180. Now let's divide 6 on both sides. M equals 30. Therefore, Mac receives $30 per hour. And since Mac and Jesse receive the same pay rate, therefore Jesse also receives $30 per hour. Wow! This is amazing! Thank you, Beth and Gilbert, for the help!
Created using Powtoon.